Hi, everyone, and thanks for checking out the trailer for our Extra Life stream on November 4th and November 5th, 2023. Just wanted to talk a little bit about why we're doing this and why we're raising money for BC Children's Hospital. Whenever we've done Extra Life in the past, we've raised money for BC Children's Hospital because it's in our province. It's right close to us. It's just a few hours away, and we see the great things that they do all the time. We didn't know all those years that we ran Extra Life that we'd actually be at BC Children's Hospital for one of our own children. And a few years ago, we noticed that there was something wrong with one of our kids' backs a little bit. One of the shoulders was just up a little bit more than the other. And we talked to him about, what was going on. Can you move that shoulder down? And he couldn't. So we went to the doctor and got a scan here in the Okanagan, and then got referred to a specialist at BC Children's Hospital. And over the course of just over a year, his spine went from 50-degree curve to 108 degrees. It was incredibly painful for him. He wasn't able to go to school. He was worried about other people seeing what he looked like and being uncomfortable around him because his spine was so curved. It was, like I said, it was painful. It was a really traumatic experience for him. But after about a year and a bit of some work, we did manage to get the surgery at BC Children's, and it was an amazing experience for Kale. He came out of it 4.25 inches taller, which is crazy to think about. But the whole time, we were so grateful for everything that BC Children's Hospital did. So, hey everybody, Future Chris here. During the editing process, just wanted to add a little bit about our experience with BC Children's. Again, like I said, during Kale's surgery, they were amazing. They were fantastic, but we did have some frustrations leading up to the surgery. It did take quite a while, over a year and a bit, to get Kale in, even as he progressed quite quickly with his scoliosis, faster, as we were told, faster than most people with scoliosis do. And that progression from 50-something degrees to 108 degrees in about a year and a half is not the norm. And really what it came down to is not having the right staff at BC Children's Hospital. And we're hoping that by helping to raise money for BC Children's, we can help make sure that they're able to fund all the surgeries that need to happen, and so that nobody has to go through what we had to go through in waiting quite so long. We decided this year, in discussion with some of my former students, that we would do Extra Life again. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to raise some money for BC Children's Hospital. So here's a bit of a trailer of a preview stream that we did, creating characters and all that. And hopefully you can find it in your hearts to donate to this incredibly worthy cause and help us out to make this a successful Extra Life. I hope that you enjoy the trailer, and we'll see you in game. Welcome to our pre-Extra Life stream. We are going to make some characters here. Selenia's here, Kale's here, and
Hello.
we're going to make this work. It's going to be a little weird right now because we're still working out how to not have Selenia go through my microphone because we like to game in the same room. Isn't that weird? We're so weird. Got the whole fam. Lucy's in the chat room. Are we going to go by Little Mouse on stream before since I'm live and said your name, I'm sorry. Gumps Gang is here again. Hello. I meant to ask you yesterday before you headed out, where did you join MMO Reporter? Did you come from a game-specific podcast, or did you come from MMO Reporter? While you're answering that, let's talk about what class I have to be a paladin. So that's what we're going to do, because Little Mouse and I are going to be the tank and the healer, and the rest of our party will be DPS. We'll make it easier for people to kind of jump in, and then we can go back and forth between our healing and tanking specs. So we need to figure out what's going on. Kale, can you talk so that we can test the volume of the chat in the stream?
All right, sure.
Can you hear the chat there?
Hear it?
Stream? No, sorry. I'm asking the stream. If the stream can hear you, because I've got it all set up and it's just funky. As we're doing that, let's talk through some of the different classes. Okay, good. You are heard. Okay, so really, if I'm going to be a paladin, I have human, I have dwarf, I have Draenei, which I really kind of don't want to be Draenei. I don't love Draenei. The funky run bugs me. And that's kind of it, because we want to go with the basic classes because we're going to level together today. And if I go with any of the allied races, then I start at level 10, and it'll be harder for us to level together. Selene, do you have any thoughts? Do you want to be the same race?
Depends. Does it matter what area we start in?
No.
So it doesn't. We don't need to be the same race. I'm not going to be short this time, though.
Come on, be a dwarf with me.
No.
Oh,
I'm over it.
okay. I'm going to be a dwarf because I'm always a dwarf paladin. That's just me. We're just lucky that I'm not being a dark iron dwarf because I really like the dark iron dwarfs. They look cool. Okay, so I'm going to be a dwarf paladin. Let's customize this. Oh, cool, Gumps. I was asking last night because I was chatting with Chance Thomas on a different instant messenger thing, and he's got a new book out. So I thought that was really cool. I thought I'd mention that. I really liked that. I liked being able to get to know Chance and go down and see the recording down in Salt Lake City. Okay, what do we want my dwarf to look like? Any input from the chat? Do we want him pretty or ugly? I think I'm getting the glare.
Is there any such thing as a pretty dwarf? I don't think that's a
Yes.
thing.
We can make him, oh, okay, we're making him handsome. That's it, that's decided. I kind of like that guy. He looks friendly, he looks nice. Be a friendly.
So are we doing Alliance or Horde?
Alliance. Mum will never play Horde. Because they're the, hold on, I can do this. I'm gonna put the cam on for a second. Selenia, just so you know. Bad guys. There you go. I had to do air quotes for the camera. Oh, Selenia, take a look so you can see. Can you see the screen over here? This is what it's going to look like if I do have the camera on sometimes. So when it's like 11:30 at night and I'm falling asleep.
So we
Everybody
can
can
all
see
laugh
that.
at you.
Exactly.
And I have company laughing at you.
Yeah.
Great.
All right, I'm gonna go with Warrior.
You're going to do warrior? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so what should I name my character? Should it be extra life themed?
Whoa.
That's a almost naked night elf.
I mean, I went to go do the body adjustment, and suddenly all my clothes threw off, and I'm wearing
you can see the
Princess
body.
Leia outfit.
All my characters are named Almazar, so why don't I go Alextra Life? I got the glare, so that's a no. Palmex? The EX for Extra Life?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, that's better. Are we chat? Do we have any thoughts? Any input? Any thoughts on if that works? We should make a community. We have one on our other server that's the Ogopogo Wranglers. Selene, did I tell you a Facebook memory came up yesterday that was our Rift Extra Life group when we leveled through Rift for Extra
God,
Life?
how many years ago was that?
2011. It does not feel like that long ago, does it?
That's a really, really long time ago.
Right?
Mind you, our children were babies at the time.
And we
think
still,
I
we
remember it.
gamed for 24 hours with babies.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, Connell would have been 4. The twins would have been 6. and our oldest 7. They watched a lot of movies that day. We will have to pick a extra life pet. We have often run with the corgis.
Yeah, I've got the corgi.
And then Cornelius.
He's completing the ritual. Nothing happened. I think we stopped it.
I don't think we stopped it.
Oh, there's your dragon.
Don't give up! We can still win!
Yeah, try not to stand in the fire, but, that's okay.
I'm a paladin. It's what I do. I just stand in the poop and die. But don't die, because I'm a paladin.
Exactly. Yeah.
Did it. Okay, I think that's going to be it for us for today for the stream. So I am going to go to the goodbye screen, and we'll see everyone later. And don't forget Extra Life on Saturday, November 4th and Sunday, November 5th. You can find all of the details on our Twitter page, on the MMO Reporter Twitter page, on I refuse to call it X, so the Twitter page and on Facebook page, and we'll put all the word out there, and we'll be on Twitch and on YouTube. So check us out there. And you can find the donate links there as well. You can also search for Good Deed Dungeon Delvers on Extra Life and make your donation there. We're trying to raise money for BC Children's Hospital, which will hopefully raise a lot of money for them because they were really good to us. All right. Bye-bye.